Hello everyone, it's Anna and welcome back to my channel. Today I have my March wrap-up for you. This month I read 2 books total, which is not a lot, but I really enjoyed both of them, and one of them was actually quite huge, so it's fine. And the huge book I'm talking about is Queen of Shadows by Sarah J Maas, which is the 4th book in the Throne of Glass series. If you count the bind-up of the novellas, it's kind of the 5th, but if you don't count them, it's the 4th. I'm obviously not going to tell you what this one is about because it's the 4th one and I don't want to spoil any of you who still have not picked it up yet. But I really enjoyed this one. It took me quite a while to pick it up because it's quite huge and I did not have a good reading year last year, so I was kind of intimidated by it, but now I finally picked it up and I definitely did enjoy it. I think this might be my most favorite one of the series so far. Yeah, it might be my favorite one. I really enjoyed how some of the character arcs picked up and developed in this one. Well, obviously the main character arc keeps developing, but I also enjoyed quite a lot when the other characters get a good arc as well, and I kind of felt like in this book it did happen. But also there was this one character, and I'm not gonna name him, but if you have read this book you might know who I'm talking about. There's this one character who has been around since book 1, basically, and I kind of have the feeling that his character is changing a lot. This character was definitely my favorite one in book 1 and 2, and then in book 3 it was alright. Not that much happened there, but then in the 4th book, I don't know what happened. My feelings towards that one character definitely changed, and I don't know what happened because I really liked him so much, and I feel like whatever Sarah J Maas did there, it didn't feel like that character to me. But nonetheless, I still enjoyed the book. I gave it 5 stars. In case you didn't know, the series follows Selena, who is an assassin. And in the first book, she has to participate in a tournament, kind of, where the winner of the tournament gets to be the king's champion and be the king's assassin, basically, to fulfill his tasks. And even though she doesn't really like the king, this is her only option to get freedom, because before she got offered the opportunity of participating in the championship and becoming the champion, she actually was in a work camp because of all the stuff that she did as an assassin. The second book I read this month was one that I was excited to pick up for a year now, I think. Almost a year, and I've had it on my shelves for a while, but I never got around to actually picking it up because I was so busy. And then this month I thought, well, now or never. I'm hearing amazing things about this book. There's a movie coming out anytime soon. So I picked up The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. I was a little bit hesitant because of all the hype surrounding it, which, you know, I'm usually very hesitant of picking up books that have a lot of hype around them. But with this one, I kind of feel like it was deserved. So this book follows Star, who is a black girl, and she witnesses the death of her very close friend, Khalil, who has been shot by a police officer, even though there wasn't a reason to be shot, which basically kind of follows the theme of the, Black Lives Matter movement in the United States. And we follow Star, who in the beginning of the book is obviously very traumatized by that. But at the same time, it's not the first time that a friend of hers has been shot in this neighborhood. It was very interesting to read from Star's perspective, because Star is kind of living this life where she is living in this neighborhood, has gang members in it, and these kings who are selling drugs and everything. But she goes to a school which is actually in a way better environment, and she is kind of afraid to be the poor black girl who witnessed her friend die in this school, but at the same time she you know, it's her best friend who has been shot by this police officer. So we go through Star's journey of figuring out whether she wants to speak out about this or not, and how she deals with the issue. And I really enjoyed the character development in this book. It was a very important character development. In case you have not picked this one up yet, and you're maybe hesitant because of all the hype surrounding it, like I was, I can really recommend this one. It's an important read which deals not only with the, you know, Black Lives Matter movement, but it also deals a little bit with the environment Black people are growing up in and what other struggles they might be facing, like racism obviously. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I, again, enjoyed it a lot, but there were times when I had to put it down because it was getting a little bit too heavy for me. It was very easy to read, and at the times that I did not put it down, I was flying through it. But there were some scenes where I was like, damn, I need a break. And I put it down and picked it up the next day, and I'm so glad I finally picked it up. Alright, and that was actually it for my wrap up. I've started 2 more books this month, but I will show them in my next wrap up. Until then, bye!